Here are the horoscopes for the 15th to the 21st of June 2020. We have a very soulful and watery week coming up with a lot of energy in Cancer and Pisces. So if we look to where those are in our chart, that's where most of the energy will be going on. So we start the week with Mars conjunct Neptune, and at the end of last week I was talking about how deeply healing this is. Feels like finding the light inside every water cell and just radiating, clearing our energy body, refreshing, pausing, allowing, and definitely letting go. And this is so timely because this week we are going towards Mercury retrograde in Cancer. So it's very important to pack light. We're going on a very special journey into uncharted waters. Mercury turns retrograde on Thursday at 14 degrees Cancer for those following along. And this is in the lead up to the summer solstice. And on the summer solstice itself, we have a trinity because we have the new moon at 0 degrees Cancer and Neptune turning retrograde as well. So water everywhere, and the waters of our body are what actually holds our intelligence, the water cells where our intuition is stored and where we house the memories of our souls. So this is a very deep soul retrieval that we're heading towards this week. Mercury retrograde in Cancer, solstice, new moon, and Neptune retrograde in Pisces. So I feel we need to glide with grace and dignity, diffuse the sharp lines of the outside world. As we dive in and let go, we receive revelations. Things will be changing on the outside while we're on our sacred journey, but that doesn't require our rational thought or activity for the next few months. Our journey is to get to know our real selves, and from here to learn to trust ourselves, not rely on external structures, and learn how to dream our world into reality. So this is one of the high points of 2020, and there's a real turnaround here, taking everything inwards and realising our manifestation power has always been deep within. As we head towards this Mercury retrograde, this feeling of being light as a feather, being free, really tuning into that feeling. As I say, we're packing light. There's no need to take all our baggage with us on this one. So by Wednesday, celebrate your lightness and your freedom. And by Thursday, Mercury actually turns retrograde, so 14 degrees Cancer for anyone who's following along. And again, I feel this is transpersonal. Mercury in Cancer, the processing mind in the water cells of the body. This is where we house our memories. Then can we go in and cleanse anything that's clogging, anything that's dragging, anything that's outlived its purpose. Because that feeling of lightness and brightness comes from being transpersonal and not dragging all our human baggage forwards. So from now until the 12th of July, look at your old story, your worries, your habits, your behaviours, your beliefs. Because I feel we can fundamentally purge some of these. We don't need a narrative anymore. What if we are all potential, rather than a linear storyline up until this point? So I really feel with the energy body cleansing that we're doing at the beginning of the week with Mars and Neptune, and then as we dive into this Mercury retrograde in Cancer, centering in our soul and rising into our sovereignty, are some key aspects and gifts that will be given over the coming weeks. By Friday we have the Sun meeting the North Node. Imagine a North Star, your guiding star, something to focus on, something to follow the call of. Then this gives us a sense of current purpose. So we set ourselves challenges in our charts, we create purpose in our life according to what we want to create and contribute. But as the Sun meets with the North Node of the world, then I feel here we can realign our purpose to what's needed at this time as well. But like I say, that doesn't involve activism and going out and trying to heal the external. Look inwards, expect excitement, sense of purpose and knowing this is what I wanted to explore, this is what I wanted to be part of, is the sense on Friday. Then on Saturday we have the Sun moving into Cancer, so that's the Sun crossing over from Gemini to Cancer over the solstice point. And equinox and solstice points are always a 3-day event, always an opportunity to stop, to pause, to breathe. So as the Sun moves into Cancer, it's a wonderful time to honour your ancestors. There's a sense of knowing that we're not alone. We're the current expression of all those that went before us. So it's recollective, it's familial, it's nourishing, and it's a sacred moment that we can just stop and honour. Then on the 21st, we have the new moon at 0 degrees Cancer at 7:42 UK time, and this is a solar eclipse. At the same time, Neptune turns retrograde at 20 degrees Pisces for anyone that's following along. So we have a triple here: summer solstice, solar eclipse, Neptune retrograde. Again, all very watery. So we're finding the balance of sun and moon, of fire and water within, and taking us on this sacred journey for inner harmony and reconnection. There's a simple beauty and flow to all of this as we pause and deeply connect to our true essence. There's no need to set intentions, because although this is a new moon, it's an eclipse. But if you did want to focus, then cleansing the energy field in order that you can shine brightly would be a very simple thought and feeling to hold and cherish within. So as you can see, a very deep and watery, powerful week, but one very much to stop, to let go, to breathe and to cleanse. So if you'd like to know where this is happening for you, or any help finding your Pisces and your Cancer in your chart, then I am available one-to-one online for half-hour or full-hour readings. Very happy to teach this as well. It's not that difficult. If you'd like to learn, I offer one-to-one and group tuition. I have write-ups on astrozo.com. My Facebook is at astrozo. My Instagram, ZoeHines7. And these videos are on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.